Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the vlog. I feel pretty good considering I went to bed so late last night and worked so hard yesterday. But all in all, I can't really complain. Woke up a little tired, but once I got moving, I was ready to go. It's a beautiful day today. Nice and bright and blue skies and all that. We're supposed to get a little more rain this week, but this weekend is supposed to be really nice. So it's, I don't know, about mid-morning, 10:15, 10:30, and got quite a bit done. I just jumped out of the office real quick because I am not forgetting to drop off that package at the post office again today. Just getting ready to pull up into the post office, get that taken care of, and then we'll go from there. So gonna get back to the office and start working on the material for class tonight. So all in all, great day so far. Feel good, nice and productive. So I realized that I have not given an update on my leg in probably about a week. A lot better. I have to be honest, it does feel a lot better, but it's still tender occasionally. It's not like my right leg where I haven't had probably 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. I haven't had any issues with my right leg at all. It feels great. Basically it's fully healed, but my left leg is tender. I am able to kind of hop all of my weight on it, which is good. It's an improvement, but unfortunately, it's still not quite right. So I'm going on over a month now without being able to run. So unfortunately, I am gonna have to probably pull out of the marathon in LA next year, which is a real bummer. I am pretty upset about it. I really wanted to participate. I really wanted to do it, but it's just not going to happen. I can't go out there and kill myself. So here's what I'm going to do. Instead of being down about it, instead of having a bunch of sour feelings about the situation, you know what? My whole let's get positive type attitude right now. Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to find the silver lining in all of this and realize and learn from my training mistakes. And I pushed myself too hard. I went too hard too fast. And so I need to back it off a little bit. I need to slow the training down. My body's not what it used to be, obviously. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to double the length of time for the training, and I am going to spend the entire year training for the Bakersfield Marathon here in town. That happens like mid-November, so I've got so much time. I've got 10 months instead of 16 weeks. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna prepare for the Bakersfield Marathon. I'm gonna run that bad boy at the end of the year, and the Bakersfield Marathon is going to be my first marathon. And the cool thing is, it gives me some experience. So I'm excited about it. I'm gonna keep training. We're gonna keep going along with all this stuff. I got some interesting news today. My supervisor and then one of my coworkers, they went to a meeting this morning at the adult school, which is actually right around the corner from our offices. And they were meeting with some computer folks at the school. And it was actually pretty interesting because they came back and in just casual conversation said that they had dropped my name for an instructor. So they started to kind of explain a little bit of what they're talking about. And apparently they're building a new computer lab in the adult school, and it's all Macintosh. And they have been looking for almost a year. They've been looking for an instructor that can teach how to teach people to use a Macintosh computer. So they both told me on two separate occasions that the first person they thought of was me, which I thought was actually kind of cool. I really appreciate that. So I ended up getting the gal's phone number, or not phone number, sorry, her email address, and I shot her an email and told her that, you know, in conversation, I'd heard that they were looking for an instructor for teaching this Mac class. And so, long story short, it looks like I have a potential interview to be an instructor for that class at the end of the month. So I'm pretty excited about that. So we'll see how that goes. I'll keep you guys posted on that with information and stuff. So I'm actually kind of excited about it. So we'll see how it turns out. I finished my book, my first book, Start With Why. Really good book. I highly recommend that book to anybody. Not just people who are in leadership or own a business or run a business or anything like that. It's just got so much good information in it, and a lot of really cool stories, backstories behind some big companies like Walmart, Apple, Microsoft, some military stuff in there. So really kind of a neat look on just everyday life and how to succeed and why people follow certain people or certain companies. You know, just kind of the whole biology behind it, how your mind works. I'll leave a link in the description below to the Amazon page, so you can get the book, as well as the audible.com page. This weather kind of got me thinking that about my mood, you know, about my mindset, and I was kind of thinking through a few things, and I realized that, you know, if memory serves me correctly, the start of 2016 for me was pretty just dreary. It was nasty. It was just ugh. And so it was kind of felt like a little bit of a precursor looking back on how bad my year was last year. I mean, I'm not saying, I mean, obviously there's people out there that have worse. They're worse off than we are. But it sucked. It wasn't a good year. It wasn't productive. It just kind of went by, droned on. Wasn't, you know, just dreary. And this year just feels so much different. It's like night and day compared to to how I felt last year. And it's just, I think it just has to do with mindset. There's some great things on the horizon for me and my family, and a lot of great opportunities, and we're looking forward to a lot of really cool stuff this year. And I think a lot of that just has to go with going into the year with that completely different mindset, being positive, trying to be positive all the time. And it's paying off. I feel better. I'm you know, I've got a more positive outlook. I'm less pessimistic towards things. And I just have that just sort of, let's just go out and do it attitude. Just try it, you know? That's really all I can say is if you feel like you're just down in the dumps, or you feel like something's not quite going right, set a goal and go try it. If you don't try it, you're never gonna know. There's an old saying, I'm not sure who actually said it first, but I heard it in Dave Ramsey's EntreLeadership and his Financial Peace University course. If you aim at nothing, you'll hit it every single time. So think about that for a little bit. What is it that you haven't been aiming for? What's stopping you from setting a goal? What's stopping you from basically saying, you know what, this is what I want to do in the next week, and go do it? No one is stopping you from trying. As a matter of fact, the majority of the people that you probably come in contact with will tell you, go try it. It's not going to hurt. If you try it and you fail, you're still getting something out of it, because now you have a learning opportunity. Now you have something to look back and go, okay, why didn't that work? And having that positive outlook means that if it doesn't work, don't get down about it. Don't instantly just crawl back into a hole. Well, that didn't work. I'm a failure, and, you know, droning on about that. spin it in a positive way. Okay, why didn't it work? It's just awesome that I tried it. Why didn't it work? And reflect on it, figure it out, and set another goal and try that. You never know what you can accomplish until you try it. So that's going to be my new mantra from here on out. Go try it. That's it. Just go try it. Set something up, set a goal, set an idea, get some friends together, and just go try it. All right. Well, I am on my way to class. I have we only teach 2 nights a week. Don't mind the windshield wipers. They sound horrible. I teach 2 nights a week, so this is the last night for this week. I was able to get the first 2 sections in the module done. Got all of my notes, I got all the stuff on my slides. I'm ready to go for that. I'm gonna go in just a little bit early today so that I can get a little jump start, because I need to do the next couple of sections before Monday next week, and I don't want to spend all weekend with my nose in a book. So try and get ahead a little bit. I've got to compare some test questions to what I have versus what the school has, just to make sure that all the test questions are in line, so that what I'm teaching these guys is in line with what they're going to be taking on their tests. And just going to be another day. Should be done about 8:30 or so. Should be getting out of there and home by about 9. Makes for a late day, but it's a lot of fun. I enjoy doing it. I like watching these guys. I mean, this class is literally their first class, and so I just like, you know, getting to them early and helping kind of set that foundation for them, just to make sure that they have everything they need for the next 4 years. You know, give them a really good idea, good exposure to the school, good exposure to their trade, and set them off on the right path. It's a lot of fun. Like I said, I really enjoy it. I'm pretty passionate about it. So here's to the second night of class. All done with class. Before I leave, I just want to be a little bit inspirational for you. I don't know when you're watching this video. I don't know if it's in the morning. I don't know if it's during lunchtime or you're getting ready to go to bed. But I want to be a little voice of inspiration for you to either start your day tomorrow or start your day this morning off on the right foot. Set a goal. It doesn't have to be anything big. It could be something that you accomplish before noon. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if it's before noon. It doesn't matter if it's by the end of the day. It doesn't matter if it's for a week. Set a goal right now and go get it. Go accomplish it. Try it. It can be simple. It can be complicated. Whatever. Just go try it. Go do it. Get it done and enjoy the experience. So, till tomorrow, we'll see you later.